Hello and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is about your person and what's going on with them. So a lot of people connecting to this reading might be in no contact and separation from their person. But either way, we will look into what's going on with them. So as always, we've got group 1 is on our left, group 2 is in the middle, and group 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. There is a link to my Facebook page, and if you'd like a private reading with me, you can contact me on there. I hope you enjoy your reading.
Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the sodalite palm stone, then this one is for you, group 1. So this is a check-in with your person, and it does seem to be that this connection is in no contact at this time, or very limited contact perhaps. So we're just going to have a look at what they've been up to, how they're feeling about the connection, sort of what we can expect moving forward. So what they've been up to. We've got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This is completion of a cycle energy and the beginning of something else. I feel like they're spending a lot of time at home, resting or planning for future plans, future endeavours, future goals, work, maybe catching up on some paperwork, that sort of, like doing the menial stuff at home maybe. There's a lot of energy around the home, maybe even stepping out into the community a little bit and getting involved there. The Four of Wands is sometimes indicated as a twin flame card or a spiritual union card. However, in this instance, I feel like this is just their energy being at home and just sort of working on some things themselves. Fool is on the bottom of the deck. So they are at some sort of completion of a cycle, getting ready for a new chapter in life maybe. They're sort of taking their time with all of that. We've got the Magician and the Princess of Wands and the Six of Wands. So yeah, they might be really actually planning for something quite big as they move forward into the next chapter of their life, like feeling really empowered by their ability to create the life they want and go after the dreams that they have. We've got the Magician and the Page of Wands come out to confirm this energy. So this is all very powerful manifesting energy, new beginning energy, excited about life and sort of just going after that spiritual journey and following intuition quite deeply, really embodying a lot of spiritual practices to help maybe heal and ground self before moving into the next chapter. A lot of preparation here, a lot of internal nourishment. Okay, so how they're feeling about this connection. We have the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. All right, so they are in the process of release, I would say, releasing this connection. But at first, before they, I don't feel like they're fully in release. There is release happening, but they're more in contemplation of everything that's happened so far. Deep reflection energy. We are in a retrograde at the time of this recording, so it makes sense to be very reflective of the journey and what it's, what this connection's bringing to them, how they feel about, the level of investment, how much that time and energy they've put into this as to what they're getting back out of it or how they feel. And they've come to this feeling that they may have invested in something that hasn't exactly given back what they had hoped, or it just didn't seem to, maybe you both didn't have the same ideas or same goals or just not on the same page. I'm getting, they've got the Ace of Cups reversed, Wheel of Fortune, so feeling like this was an unfortunate connection, or not an unfortunate connection, what's the word? Just that is out of alignment right now, perhaps. I will jump straight to an oracle card just to put it out there. Now, I don't usually promote this label on the channel, but we've got the Twin Flame card that kind of flew right out, Your Passion Ignites. So you may resonate with that label and that journey. And a lot of the cards here do speak to that type of journey where it may have brought each other a lot of personal lessons. It does feel like quite a dynamic connection. So with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Wheel of Fortune, at this time they're feeling like this connection can't go any further, or that it just doesn't seem to be a blessing anymore, I guess. So it's there's a bit of fear of failure here with the Seven of Pentacles, and wanting to just sort of not be jaded by this experience, although I do feel some what's the word? I haven't got very good words today. Not spite. A little bit of not, oh god, I can't even think of the word. It's not spite. I think it starts with an S, and it's a little bit of and maybe a little bit bitter just at the moment, because it's still so tender. That's the word. Just a little bit bitter about what's happened, and feeling like, you know, whatever has happened maybe wasn't fair, or that they've been let down. They feel like, you know, things shouldn't have gone the way they have potentially. They just feel quite let down by it, but they're also like in such a deep contemplative state of everything, like really looking at everything for what it is. So yeah, they're really just coming into a place of acceptance of the complexity of this situation, perhaps. How they're seeing you, the Hermit and the Lovers, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. So they see you as somebody who, maybe you've withdrawn from this connection. It could be you that's withdrawn, although I do feel that it was them that has pulled back. Maybe it was both. But they're seeing you in this Hermit energy and with the Lovers, so they do still feel a very intense connection towards you. They feel, they do still see you as a spiritual soulmate of some kind, right? Without the labels and such, a spiritual soulmate of some kind with this energy, and somebody who's really helped them really go far on their path, maybe ignite their own purpose. There's been a lot of inspiration in this connection, but there's also been a lot of disappointment and lack. Maybe somebody wasn't able to show up in the way the other person needed. And so we've got these feelings of being left in the cold. They're seeing you as being left in the cold, and they're seeing you in this energy where you don't have what they need to make this connection succeed, to make them feel like they're succeeding in life. I think they see you as well as somebody who's maybe gone through something really hard yourself, and you're still recovering from that. And there's definitely the possibility here that you are, they're seeing you as maybe becoming a bit victimized by your own life circumstances rather than empowering yourself and lifting up out of it. Maybe you've stayed in this, maybe you've been in a hard position and stayed there a little longer than they think you should have. That could have been the case as well, because there's quite a wallowing energy here, and an internal energy, and not really doing anything about it, but just rather just in a deep soul-searching place in life in general. It's like no non-action period is how they're seeing you at the moment. What they want for the connection. We've got the Tower, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Cups. So there's so much heartache and disappointment and sadness that they're feeling about this connection, and they want it all to end. They would like to, I feel like with all these cards here, they want to move on. They want to feel good in life. They want to feel lighter again. They want to feel like all of their days are power-packed with their own personal power, and not having that power distracted or diluted or spent anywhere else but their own magical life, because they're in a place right now where it's like they can really create something huge if they put their focus into themselves. And this connection, they would like to perhaps continue to take their time away to process all of the pain that they're feeling, a deep sense of disappointment and loss. They are grieving this connection. It's not easy for them, although their energy is excited for the future and quite inspiring and motivated. At the same time, they feel this. This is not easy for them. This is a very significant connection, hence the twin flame card as well. They may even see this connection as a twin flame energy as well, and so they enter this separation willingly and knowing that it will bring about personal growth, I think. But even if that's not how they perceive it, personal growth is available, and I think they're aware of that. They're just in this process of release and feeling, or maybe a little defensive of a little defensive of how they're, of their own, I feel like they feel they have to defend their own sadness, like as if maybe they have been told that that's not valid or something. But yeah, there's a great deal of disappointment, and I do feel they would like to they would like to just be past this, I suppose. It's hard to say because it feels very in it, like it doesn't. All right, blocks and challenges. Challenges at the moment is strength. It's really, really hard right now to feel strong, to stand by their choice, perhaps. Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Judgment card. The blocks are feeling like they can't trust this situation. They can't trust you. They feel like there's too many untruths told, too much misleading information, maybe harsh judgments that aren't true, perceptions that are warped, fears that are projected. We've got a lot of forgive me if my words are a bit not there today. It's an off week for me, but we're here and we're showing up. So yeah, they're feeling a lot of fears about this connection, about their ability, the strength of this connection, its ability to come through this with clarity and certainty, and to make the changes that they know are needed before this connection can progress and grow and move forward. They may fear making the wrong decision in walking away as well, but I mostly fear that they are fearful of their inability to trust this situation, that they feel like there's too much uncertainty, and they're making a judgment call here to stay strong to their choices. What can you expect from them? 10 of Swords. They are clearing this connection. The Star, healing. The Hanged Man and the Two of Wands, they are looking forward to the future. They're looking to take a new path, to forge a new path, but they are in respite at this time. They're resting and they're connecting to Source to get their guidance to every step of the way. Sort of, I feel them really connecting in with all sorts of different types of guidance and comfort practices, spiritual practices, all deep healing energy is going on here, and they're looking to forge a new path with the wisdom that's coming through, one step at a time, feeling that calling of destiny to clear this connection at this time. So what advice for you? You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Princess of Pentacles. So you're being advised to grow through this situation. This is a bigger picture of the life that you would like to build. You've got the Sun and the Princess of Pentacles here. You have an opportunity to illuminate this situation, to shed light on this situation just for yourself, so that you can move into a new cycle of growth and manifestation as well. You're advised to stay optimistic about this connection as well. Like there's still potential for friendship and reconnection and talking at least. There is, I do feel, okay, maybe not yet. We're all closing up at the throat now. They are not ready yet, but even if they are never ready, group one, you have such a fertile energy around you. This is like springtime, summertime energy. Perhaps you've already worked so hard in building quite a life for yourself. You're encouraged to continue to work on yourself, your finances, your abundance, your work in the world, that sort of thing. Taking care of your body, taking care of your connection to the cycles of life, like having a good balance and staying optimistic is your advice here. There is an opportunity for you. Let me see. I'm a little curious. 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What's the opportunity in the Page of Pentacles? I see the Devil. Ooh, 4 of, okay, so it's clear that you are not letting this connection go very easily. We've got the Devil and the 4 of Pentacles. There's a lot of attachment here in this connection between you both, and you're advised to take care of yourself, to lighten that attachment, to clear that attachment if you can. and any other unhealthy attachments that you may be cycling through. This could be a cycle of yours where you keep control of your energy and the feeling, a sense of control over the situation. You may run to toxic situations or coping mechanisms that are not healthy, but you're advised to steer clear of those and choose some healthier coping mechanisms. I see this Prince of Swords on the bottom of the deck too. The King of Wands reversed, the Emperor is on the bottom of the deck. All right, I'm just going to stop there. So this is irrational, erratic, sort of impulsive behavior that doesn't have a clear direction. It's just like when you feel something, you've got to do something about it to control it. So maybe you run to connections or things that are not healthy for you. But yeah, you're advised to take the slower, harder route towards health and well-being, and to look at this situation from a healthy perspective and not lose sight of the bigger picture. I feel like that's the message for you. Even if this connection does not come back around, to not lose sight of the bigger picture and to not throw away this opportunity for growth. So some of the oracle cards we have here from your person. We have I'm working on myself. Little Dino Cards. I can't be what you need me to be. I wish things were different. I need to focus on my life. I'm struggling with anxiety. I feel alive when I'm with you. So they do acknowledge, there's still so many cards here that acknowledge a very deep, deep connection that's still there. So regardless of if this connection can't come back together, they acknowledge that this is something that really ignited them. Maybe they changed a lot when they met you. We have a bunch of oracle cards, so bear with me. We had that twin flame card that I mentioned before. I grabbed another one. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. That is for both of you. We'll go to these ones. Hermit Tarot. We have now is not the time. I need time for me. You already know. You make my heart full. I'm in so much pain. Love me. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. I'm too afraid to talk to you, and I think we should slow down. And the last two oracle cards we had for this connection from the relationship message we had, and they're both very similar in nature. Time for a nap, so a more indication of resting and not moving forward at the moment. So when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partners, it's good to take time out to get to know yourself. And if you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. So this is patience and allowing things to unfold. The other card was Go to See, which is a number 7. The other one was 24. May be relevant for you, but yes, Go to See. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. So I've got a big ringing in my ears all of a sudden. So, this does look like a connection that has definitely led you to awaken or to grow in so many different ways. And I feel like that message and advice for you is to just trust the process and take those small steps to do well for yourself, and don't lose sight of the bigger picture, regardless of this connection. And all right, group 1. I'll leave that there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 1. Hey, group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Gear Soul tumble, then this one is for you, or Palm Stone. This one's for you. So, group 2. We're looking at your person. I did intend to do these as just checking in with your person, but it does look like it might be a no contact separation theme at the moment. So you may not be in contact with this person. It could have been that you've already broken up with them as well, but we'll have a look at what's coming up here. So starting with what they've been up to, the energy that they're in right now. Big stuff. All right, actually I'll go through the star signs. I didn't do that with group 1, but I will here because there's so many. We've got Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And that'll be about it for now. All right, so yeah, we're looking at your person, the energy they're in. We've got Temperance first of all. Two of Swords reversed. So they are just like, look at all this energy, it's crazy. So Temperance, Two of Swords reversed, the Four of Swords. All of this deep, deep contemplative energy. Death and the Moon. This is huge for them. This looks like some feminine healing, feminine rebirth here with the Moon and the Death card. A reset on an emotional cycle. They may have a Moon in Scorpio, but it's either way, it feels like very intense in their emotional realm right now, but they are just being so tender with themselves. They have zero certainty potentially of the direction ahead, what to do. They're just going within right now. They're going through their own major rebirth, very, very deep internal energy. They're, I feel, stepping quite deeply into feminine spiritual practices, potentially connecting with that Shakti energy to heal emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, all of the bodies of existence. They are going through a really deep process right now, and feel like they're keeping to themselves quite a lot. They are not letting anybody in at this time. We've got the Temperance energy, so they are surrendering to this process. They're surrendering to this rebirth as they know it has its grips on them. I feel they're very aware of what's happening. At least that. They have this intrinsic trust in spirit and these processes because they've been through them before. This is somebody who has burnt to the ashes and risen again and again, I do feel. Emotionally, physically, just in so many ways, this person has been reborn before. They trust the cycles, they trust the process, they understand. But it doesn't help with any sense of clarity or knowing what to do. They just know that they need to be still right now. They could be unwell as well. There could be some health issues that they're healing from. Mental health, physical health. They could just be taking a step back from the world right now, especially if this has gone into a separation recently, needing to be tender and gentle with themselves. Very, very, very personal time for them. I feel as well they're trying to, we've got this tension of opposites energy here that they're trying to balance. It almost feels like I can't, I don't know, I almost want to say I can't see everything they're doing because what they're doing is so personal and so private and so intimate with themselves and their connection to God, Spirit, however you name. Big rebirth and connecting to their intuition, allowing their intuition to guide them. Really connecting to spirit. How are they feeling about this connection? The Princess of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Interesting. It's all over the place, right? They're not sure. They don't know what to do here. The Princess of Wands is uncertainty of the direction forward, like feeling like every time you make some sort of progress, like this has the capability to be the most successful relationship they've ever seen, they've ever felt, they've ever had. They see the potential for that so deeply. But every single time they get somewhere or they feel like there's some sort of progress, something happens and it falters the progress, it stops everything. Some sort of chaos comes up again and again. It's no consistent flow of harmony in this connection, or maybe that's just where it's come to. But Page of Wands reverse, Princess of Wands reverse, Seven of Pentacles, fear of failure, fear of just keep trying and then just coming up against a wall every time. But at the same time, they're so split. That's why they don't know what to do. They do see a lot of potential here. They feel like being with you helps them feel really alive. So how they're seeing you in this at this time, we've got the Five of Cups and Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. So a really conflicting energy. They may see you at this time as somebody who's a little bit confrontational, a bit stuck in your mind. Maybe you've been telling yourself a certain narrative about this situation that is causing you a lot more pain than is helping. Because we're stuck in fights, we're stuck in cycles of bickering or arguments or conflict. They're seeing you as having a lot of walls up around you due to past disappointments, maybe a deep sense of sadness and depression. There's a lot of heavy energy here. They're seeing you at this time as someone who's really grieving and not letting your guard down, not letting anyone in, not letting them in, and not able to move past confrontation at this time. So what they want for the connection, the Chariot and the Three of Swords is reversed, and they want, with the Nine of Cups upright and the King of Pentacles, their ultimate wish fulfillment is a stable, loving partner, and not this energy, this just constantly pulling in different directions, working at different goals, not being on the same page, potential heartbreak, potential third party energy, any of that sort of stuff. They don't want that. They want happiness. They want wish fulfillment in their own right. With the Nine of Cups, they want to be able to fulfill their own joy and fulfillment, but have a stable, strong person behind them that's consistent and reliable. Maybe they see that energy in you. Maybe they want that from you. They may see the potential for you to be this King of Pentacles, grounded and loyal partner. But the Chariot and the Three of Swords shows me that they haven't been able to get, especially Princess of Wands reversed, like they haven't been able to move this past, they haven't been able to make this tangible or move it to a place of consistency and stability and working towards a common goal. They would like to come out of this uncertainty, heartbreak energy. I don't think they're just in such a deep contemplative time. They wish they could see this connection rise to all its potential, but at the same time they have a massive amount of doubt now. Blocks and challenges. We've got the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Tower. It may be that this is already blown up. It's gone too far. That may be the case here. Things have gone too far and you've had no choice but to walk away. I feel like for a lot of you, it come to a point where there's literally nothing you could say or do to change where this is going or where it was headed at that point. Both of you. This is like nothing you can do, sort of. And so these blocks and challenges seem insurmountable. They're very defensive of the type of life that's very protective of the type of life they would like and the expectations they have out of life and out of themselves and how they apply themselves to life and what they expect from a partner in that way too. It does feel that there's very much in the blocks and challenges area that there's nothing they can do to overcome these blocks and challenges. They don't see possibility right now. They're trying to just rebirth themselves. They're trying to just clear and purge this energy from their own aura and their own mind, their own heart. They're trying to clear and just enter into this pause moment of processing, purging, releasing, and just trust. There's quite a lot going on here. What you can expect from them, we've got the Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the World card. So you can expect some, perhaps, cold, hard boundaries, the expression of the burden that they're feeling, potentially. The Ten of Wands here. Their back is... I want to say that their back is to the Ten of Wands, heading towards the new world, heading towards a new cycle, the completion of a cycle. So there's some hard boundaries saying, I'm not going to carry this anymore. I'm not going to carry this burden anymore. I don't need this. I'm going to advance. I'm going to step past this situation. I'm going to step past what blocks me from my personal growth. I'm going to move into this new cycle with such a cold, hard firmness. Rightly so, I would say. The Ten of Wands, they will not carry this any further. The Queen of Swords has said enough. Right, so advice for you. We got the Prince of Swords, so Page of Swords reverse, Seven of Swords. This to me is about somebody who is all talk and no action. You've got the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is if you have been in contemplation of advancing in any which way in your life, personal development, your finances, whatever it is you want to do with yourself as a person in this journey, to step into action of that and to stop being caught up in your mind about situations of the past, things outside of your control, this connection maybe. Walking away from that and working towards Three of Pentacles energy. So that could be collaborating with somebody else. But for the most part, I just want to say this is your works, your creation, getting down to it and starting a new foundation for yourself. 3 before the 4. Okay. So walking away from there's something about this that is toxic in the mind. It's non-action. It's all thoughts. It's all words. It's not. There's no progress here, but it's futile energy that you're wasting in your mind space potentially. And you're asked to release that way of being for a while here and come back down into your body, come back down into the earth and what you're creating, and make some grounded practical steps towards whatever foundation you choose to build here on out, moving forward. Whether this person is in your life in the future or not, I just do feel that you could be doing a lot to align with the life that you want. And that may align with them down the track too. It may do, but you've got some releasing to do in the mind. Especially when it comes to, you've got a lot of ideas, I feel like you've got a lot of ideas, but you may waste a lot of your thoughts and time on things that don't actually, aren't productive. So it's get productive is the advice from Spirit for you. This reading feels a bit intense. All right, so the Dino Cards, we've got I need to focus on my life. I need balance. You are so special. I'm working on myself. Space is needed. I'm struggling with anxiety, and I will reach out soon. So you may expect to hear from this person when they're ready. We've got I am terrified. You make my heart full. I think we should see other people in reverse. So I think that's their way of saying, please don't move on. I'm not ready to lose you completely. Time to ground yourself. Again, that Three of Pentacles energy. They would like to see you ground yourself. This is definitely, they feel like you have not been able to build the tower that they wanted with you. And they want to see you build that tower with or without them. Let me hold you. So they do still care about you a lot. There's still a lot of their energy invested in this connection and in you. You have so many choices and options and sex. So they may think that, especially Three of Swords reversed, and they may feel like you have multiple other people for intimacy. And that may be how they feel. Whether or not it's true is different for everybody. I'm sure there's a few people connecting. So we've got some Love Oracle cards here. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. That was for you as well. And then the Wisdom of the Oracle relationship message was all that glitters. Sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, add some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. And then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable at first. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who is that person? Not what he or she can give you. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. So this is seeing the truth of the situation, seeing them for who they are as well. All right, group 2. Yes, that's all the cards I have for you today. Group 2, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it gave some sort of comfort or clarity on what's going on with your person, and I look forward to reading again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Amethyst Palm Stone, then this one is for you. So group 3, we're going to jump on in with how your person is feeling, what's going on with them. There's a bunch of cards that actually fell on the floor in the shuffle. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Soulmate. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. Freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear to if you want it to be. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind. The heart is the gateway to the soul. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Wow. All right, they were not for you, but I felt like if there's a big pile directly there, then we better look at them. And it really actually matches the one that you chose in your reading, but you can wait for that one. Okay, let's look at your person. What's going on with them? What have they been up to lately? So we've got the Temperance, Justice, and the Chariot. I'll go through the signs we've got here. Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini. Yeah, Cancer's here twice. There's a lot of water energy here, a lot of telepathy, a lot of love. All right. What have they been up to? Temperance, Justice, and the Chariot. They may have been really busy with work. Maybe they've traveled for work or moving around doing a lot of different things. They may be caught up in some legalities or paperwork to do with work, or a life situation that requires the courts or some sort of higher authority. They could be just really busy with the biggest structures of their life at the moment. Maybe they're moving house. Maybe they're traveling. But they're sort of just surrendering with the ebb and flow of life, where when it is busy, they are busy. And when they get the chance to rest, they take that and enjoy it. Let me get a little more, because they're all major arcana. What else is going on with them? What have they been up to? The King of Cups. They have been in their feels. They have been really thinking about this connection, thinking about you. Maybe you've enjoyed a bit of time together. This was originally going to be just what's going on with them, but the first couple of readings appear to be non-contact. So I don't think this one is a no contact. So I may have to still keep it open when I title the reading at the end. Prince of Cups, yeah, this person, I nearly said he, it could be, but we'll keep the genders out of it. This person is, yeah, they're busy with their life and they've got a lot to do on their plate, sure, but they are thinking about you and maybe a recent evening that you've spent together. They're really reflective of that, I feel. And maybe they're making plans to come towards you again with another date or offer of some sort of romantic, fun and beautiful time together. They got a lot of feelings for you that are growing. They have a lot of passion, lust, love, all of it. It's really overwhelming, good, bubbly feelings that they have towards you. So what they've been up to, they've been really thinking about your time together and looking forward to planning some more time together. When the time is right, I do feel they also need to keep a balance because they do look like a very busy person. How they're feeling about this connection, quite hopeful with the Star card. They see it as a blessing. And then we've got the Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. This is two single people. Two very self-fulfilling, happy individual people. Wish fulfillment and the normally single lady card we call it in the tarot, but this person is looks to be a man, and he's sitting there with some beautiful flowers to offer up to this woman who's just so ecstatic and joyful just about her life in general. She's good. She's in a good place. She's at a high vibration, right? So these are two very independent people. There's a lot of happiness and gain. We got at the keywords here with the Star card. So they got a lot of hope for this connection to be something really like, I can't take the smile away. This is exciting. This is fun. This is like lighthearted. It could be just a fresh new connection. Maybe that's it too. Or there's just like a great sense of contentment between you both and in life in general. So how they're seeing you. Okay, so I got a few messages on this one in particular. Mysterious, spiritual, beautiful, connected. Now with the white dress and the red dress, I feel like they see you as somebody who can transform I got this real image of maybe it's that they've seen you literally in a white dress one evening and a red another, and you've been two different personas in those dresses, or something about you, you're able to really step into the energy of what you want to feel and be, and you're just expressive in that way. So they see you as expressive. They may have seen you in multiple different like lights, like maybe they've seen you in your workout gear, and they've also seen you going out to go dancing or something like this. And so there's a real, and each time that you dress just for everyday life stuff and to dress up, they just think you look so beautiful and so attractive. Always, like you can't help it but look good when you just in your everyday gym wear or something like that. You know, it's that sort of energy in the way they see you is what a big message I got in the color difference of the outfits. And it came through quite strongly. And yeah, just that you radiate this, like, I don't know if I'm reading for a feminine, but if you are a feminine, you radiate that energy. It's so purely and so organically. They just think you're the most divine flower in the garden. They really do see you as somebody who is going to be successful in wealth, in all that you go for, because you're so intuitively guided and so connected to your masculine qualities as well. We're very grounded with the Ten of Pentacles, but equally guided and open and free. Very successful in perhaps the work that you do as well. It could be that you work in esoteric arts or something like this, healing work or anything in that regard. Maybe you help people with making big purchases. There's all sorts of opportunities and things that could be there to describe the type of person you are, but either way they see you as successful, attractive, and deeply spiritual. Beautiful. All right, what would they like? We've got, I don't know if you can hear me. We've got the Moon, the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Death, and the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, there might be a little bit of fears here about the changes that would need to happen to bring your connection to the next step of commitment, if that's where you're at. Mostly I feel like they just want a depth of intimacy with you that is absolutely there. It's not like they're wanting for something that's not. They acknowledge that there's a real depth of intimacy, a real equal give and take in the exchange and connections. Nobody is, I think you're both coming to meet in the middle here quite frequently. Like there's no excess on either side. It feels quite balanced and quite nice. They would like to see this evolve naturally and slowly. Based on your feelings, your good feelings towards each other. We've got the King and the Queen of Cups here now. So based on your personal natural rhythms of unfolding, I guess, they would like to unfold slowly, see this transform and work together, give more opportunities to be in each other's life is what they would like to see slowly approaching a way to entwine lives just that little bit more is what I see. And that depending on where you're at in your connection, that could mean something really, really big, or it could just mean the next baby step. I do feel baby step energy. But there's such a depth of intimacy and connection here that it can only grow naturally and organically and beautifully from this point anyway. So I feel really good about your reading, Group 3. And what blocks are we experiencing? What blocks? Prince of Swords and the Tower, Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, right, we have life. Look, when you see the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, I did also get that feeling that this connection, you may not have come in to live together and reach that level of commitment yet. You may not be there yet, and I do feel that for this group. So it's the changes that would be implied if you were to take the new path with each other. For Eight of Tower reverse is a bit of a resistance to chaos, the resistance to change and moving forward. Maybe one of you, potentially one of you wants to move forward a little quicker than is, needed. Maybe it's just a subtle feeling that you both feel because you know it's going somewhere and you want to see where. But the changes, to see it go somewhere will mean big change for you both. And you're both holding, or one of you or both of you are holding on to life as it is. And just, yeah, there's little resistance to change, I feel, but mostly you're open to the steps as they unfold, is what I keep getting there. It may be that someone in this connection does have a little bit of fear of losing control of the connection or anything like that. It could come from past relationships being volatile or something, but they want to keep things nice and stable and steady. That's just for some people, I think. I feel like they feel really grounded in their life, and they don't really want to, neither of you want to mess up your equilibrium in that way. So what can you expect from them? Prince of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So a lot of passion coming towards you, potentially for that date we spoke about earlier, but they are juggling. Now, I mean, you could read this as they're juggling other people. It may be that they're not, they are still playing the field, and if that's the case, you'll know about it. I didn't really get that when I pulled these cards, only just now I'm mentioning that because I've just, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and this can be hot and cold energy, in and out, sort of not consistent. It can be that. So you may, at this time, expect inconsistency from them. That could be circumstantial as well. I don't want to paint them like a bad person or a playboy or anything like that. I don't think that's it. I mean, it could be for some people, and I feel like you'll have a fair idea if that's you. I don't think that's it, though. Mostly it's that I feel like they're a busy person, and they want to come towards you with a lot of passion, joy, friendship, and have a good time with you, but at the same time they need to maintain their life, and they're juggling their motivation and drive to come towards you and their responsibilities, and keeping that balance with the Justice and the Temperance card, and getting on with the work that they need to do as well. One more on what we can expect from them. One more. There's a lot of really positive natured cards here, so I don't suspect that there's somebody who is really interested in anybody else. Ten of Wands, yeah, it's that. It's exactly that. They've got so much going on. They're a busy person. They've got a full load. They could be family, life, responsibilities, work, all of the stuff, all of the things. They very much want to come towards you and have a joyful time and play all the time, but they've got life to do as well. So you can expect a balance of their approach. It may come across to them as inconsistent or hot and cold. It may come across that way, but I just do think that they are just busy and navigating their own life as well. So advice for you, we've got the Lovers, the Magician, and the Three of Wands. With the Three of Wands, the Dino card, I'm coming back, flipped out onto it. So just if you have been in no contact or haven't heard from them for a while and you're sort of wondering how they're feeling, just wait, they are coming back, is what I got from that straight away. But for you, this is your personal choices in life. This is your inspiration, your power, and your motivation and drive. So do you. Get on with your life and have a great time. This is like step into your journey even further. If you haven't already, you're not active in your own purpose, then this is definitely a connection that can inspire you to find and pursue your purpose, because the Lovers card is a decision made in alignment with your destiny and your good life, your great life. And the Magician shows that you've got all the resources to step up and do that. I do feel, though, this is in regards to the connection, though. Advice for the connection: to trust that this is a beautiful union that's manifesting here, that's unfolding, and to go with the timing of it naturally, allow it to unfold as it should. This is a decision made. You've pulled this connection in, you've manifested this connection, and I feel like it is a beautiful one. The Oracle card I made you wait for was a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That is your Oracle card there. So the Dino messages we had, as I said, I'm coming back, landed on the Three of Wands, so you may be waiting for them to come back or hear from them, and that's all right. They say, you are so very special. I am sorry. So if it's taken a while, I see a future with you. I can't prioritize you right now. So as much as they see potential in it unfolding, they're sorry that they can't, come forward as much as they would like potentially. Have I ruined everything? I want another chance with you. There may have been something come up, or maybe it's the inability to come forward quickly. Maybe you'd hoped for more sooner. And they may feel like, there's some disappointment between you both because of that. They may sense that. If that's there, they will sense it. Bottom deck was what was it? Let go. That's a good one. Yeah. So just allowing it to unfold. Let go of controlling the direction and just allow it to come into you. Bottom deck for the Hermit was Ace of Cups. We've got a lot of aces, I think. Or maybe I'm confusing with the last reading. All right. You're so beautiful. Why do you need me? You have so many choices and options. I imagine you're naked. Ace of Wands, so they kind of go hand in hand. They imagine you naked and maybe enjoy that thought. With Self, we've got light. They do feel like you are a sense of light and joy. I just wish things were different. Ace of Pentacles, so there is adjustments and changes that would need to happen so that you could have a fresh beginning with each other. Do you even see me that way? I have so much desire for you. So they're trying to get sure, I think, as well. They want to get sure if this is all, if everyone's on the same page, and it's a big investment. And this is the most beautiful card, okay? This is the last card for you guys. You got no place like home. Number 50. Again, number of changes, right? 5. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You're in sync and full of love. You can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional security, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. That is so beautiful. I love it. I'm going to leave it there for you, group 3. I hope that reading gave you some sort of comfort or understanding of where your person's at right now. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3.